we're just gonna jump right into it, man. Welcome back, Get Buggets podcast. Host Musa Marathi, powered by Hardwood Inc. Of course. Um, Shannon Forest, Shannon Forest, man. I could have posted this earlier, but I just had to give it a few days. Wow, I mean, beating two 5A schools, beating two. This isn't. I don't even have a script for this. I don't even have anything to. I researched very little. I mean, I already knew going into this what I was gonna talk about. They Shannon Forest remind you all. Shannon Forest is a SCISA school, meaning they play in like private leagues with like Spartanburg Day and schools like Spartanburg Christian Academy. Smaller schools. From what one thing said, they have like 120 kids in the high school. They went to a tournament this weekend and played Malden High School in Burns. Burns, the team I ranked as an A tier from Spartanburg County. They played both of these teams and won. Now, ask me why I ranked them as an S tier now, Shannon Forest, they they on to something. They on to something, and I think it's gonna be a scary season for them. 4-0 already. All right. So I'm gonna just explain their season in a little bit. This is gonna be a shorter episode again. I'm just coming on here reacting. So Shannon Forest, they beat Greenville Homeschool in their first game, like 10, 12 points. It's not a super blowout. I don't know if y'all know Greenville Homeschool, but they have this guy named Judah, I believe. Judah, he's a senior and solid player, but they beat him. I kind of expected uh, Greenville Hurricanes, smaller school as well. Nothing crazy. But then they go into this tournament, Thanksgiving tournament. First game, Seneca, I believe it. I believe it was Seneca, or Seneca's in there somewhere. They play Seneca, win by 30. Seneca, I put them. I ranked them in my last tier ranking in like the Oconee and all those other counties. I put them as like a C tier because I said, okay, they got Cam. I'm not sure if Cam was there, but they won by 30. This is a team that was in the state championship 2 years ago. And I know people leave, people graduate, transfers, all that. But this team was solid last year. And I know they lost a lot of people. But 30? And I'm not even hating on Seneca. They might have been missing guys. I don't actually know who they had there. But I feel like this shows more what Shannon Forest has to bring. First this is their first real game against a public school, and this is what they're doing. 30 points. I'm like, okay, I saw it, and I was like, not bad, not bad. Then they go and play Malden, I believe, or Malden might have been before Seneca, but they play Malden. Braden Hirschberger. They're a younger team now, but still 5A. They win. They win by 3. To me, in my mind, this isn't actually super surprising because I feel like Malden's on a rebuild, but still, it's a 5A going against like a less than 1A. Like this is a small school, and the this just shows the talent that Brandon, Chris, and Nolan and the rest of their role man possess, and the amount of chemistry between their team that they're able to come together finally after 4 years. With remind you, their big man is injured, I believe. What's his name? I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad for forgetting this man's name. But uh Sorrell, my fault. Sorrell is missing. And this is their not missing, but he is out. He's not playing. This is their starting big man and he's not playing. So this is the talent level of these three guys and the amount of chemistry they have between them. So they go and beat Malden by 3, right? And I think Nolan has a amazing game against them. And Chris go crazy, and they win by 3. Okay, now they're in the championship versus Burns. I didn't even know this until after the game, but before, if it was me in pre-sight, I would have been like, oh, Burns is gonna win this. They're just more athletic. They're gonna out talent them, or all of that. I was wrong. I'll admit. I thought because Burns had Kazin, Kobe Staggs, Evan, all those guys, 5A's 5A. They're going to go out there and get the job done. I was wrong. Shannon Forest only won by 1 point, but they won. They won. And that's a Skeeza winning this. Man, all right, let me get my words right. The things that Nolan is when I play him, pass first guy. Like when I played him last year, he would score. I mean, he's talented. He will score, but he is a most definite pass first guy. And the amount he is scoring this year is scary. Brandon Wilkins, 30 points. I don't know if it was in this game. I believe it was in this game. 30 points. And Chris, just also there. Remember, they have Chris. This is the Brooklyn Nets. I know. And I'm not trying to just hop on the Shannon Forest bandwagon, I'm not trying to do that because I feel like I told y'all they were going to be good before anything. And I just had to come on here and tell y'all. And when I say New York Nets, or Brooklyn Nets, I'm talking about the Nets before, with Harden, KD, and Kyrie, three-headed snake. This is a three-headed snake. And they've been playing since 5th grade because they actually played in the same AAU organization that I played in. Shout out to Upstate Warriors. And it just shows how much they've grown and developed that they're able to go out there against these bigger schools and just put on a show, And I saw a clip where Nolan, goes hard with his left and snatches back. I'm not sure who's guarding him, but he just creates so much space. And that just shows the amount of attention to detail that they're on, Like, they're role men. The role guys that they have, no, I wouldn't consider them as super talented players, but they play hard. They go out there and hustle. And that's just something you don't find that with transfers all the time and just trying to bring in the best talent. You find that with homegrown Golden State Warriors type, from the draft, from 9th grade though, high school version, and just building your player development. Like that's just the development of their players and them being dedicated to making the team better rather than themselves. And just knowing that they beat Burns and knowing that they won this as the smallest school in it just shows me how much they have, or I'm guessing, it just shows me how much that they have like potential wise for this season and how they definitely shouldn't let this season slip away. I keep seeing them all post, last ride, last dance. And that's true. And this one definitely probably means a lot to them. They've been playing together for a while, and I just can't imagine them losing the Skeeza championship this year. I know they lost last year in overtime to Spartanburg Day, but it'd be a disappointment. I'm gonna say it'd be a much disappointing season if they don't go and win the state championship in Skeeza. So I just had to come on here and say, before I leave though, they have 2 people averaging over 20 points. Nolan and Brandon are averaging over 20. Chris is averaging like 15, and they have guys like Ricky and their other players all playing their roles I'm guessing at a solid rate that they can count on. So I just had to let you guys know about that part, that the scoring output is there. But I'll let y'all go. I'll let y'all enjoy your day. I know I've been coming out with a lot of content lately, but the games are here, which means I am here. And I play too, and I'm locked in all the way. Don't get it wrong, but I enjoy doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy listening because, I don't know if it makes you excited, but it makes me excited to just see that some of these games and the upsets that are going to be happening this season and the scoring outputs. Like last episode, I talked about Justin Ray scoring 38. Like, that's what I'm here for, Not really just to overreact, but to just give you guys my honest opinion on what I feel this season has to bring for certain teams. So without further ado, I'll let y'all enjoy your day, and hope you have a blessed day. And remember, hard winning basketball, baby. Without further ado, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.